You're watching 13 News at 4. We know teachers work tirelessly every day to make sure students succeed in the classroom, but we also know if students are not getting enough to eat at home or if they don't have a roof over their head at night, getting good grades is the last thing on their mind.
And that's exactly why our program is actually expanding in schools across the state to make sure those students are getting the help they need before they even come through the classroom door. And educators I spoke with here in Indy say it's making a difference. On a Monday morning at IPS School 34, as students settle into the first lesson of the day,
Are you shuffling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natalie Swihart is settling into a conversation,
I know you're in volleyball. How did that go?
checking in on two fifth graders to see how life is going. At this school on Indy's east side, almost every student is on free and reduced lunch. Administrators describe it as high poverty, high need.
I'm here to ensure that these students aren't falling through the cracks. That is my job.
Swihart is the on-site coordinator for City Connects, a program now in close to 80 schools across the state that provides individual support plans for each student to make sure they have what they need to succeed, not just inside the classroom, but outside too.
If a student is in the classroom every day, that's great, but if they're facing challenges to access to food, they're not sleeping at night, or there's housing insecurity, it's going to be continuously a challenge.
Finding out what students need requires getting to know their situation. So with the help of classroom teachers, Swihart does her homework on all of them. Every student here?
Every single student.
More than 400 students from pre-K to 6th grade. She then works with community partners to connect students and their families to the necessary resources, like food or even help with Christmas gifts.
And then I also do small groups, so I do a lot of social skills, anxiety groups. Students who have lost loved ones, I'll have those type of groups too.
Principal Katie Douglas says the support is critical.
It's very important that we're supporting the whole child. And so when we're able to support students as people, not just with their reading skills and their math skills, then that tells me that they'll be able to go on and be successful later in life.
More than reading, writing, and arithmetic, an investment in the future. This program costs about $20,000 per school initially. It's paid for in a combination of ways, including school budgets and grant funding. And one of the challenges is some of that grant funding is about to run out, federal COVID relief money. So they're working right now to make sure they can sustain it going forward.
Well, educators know firsthand you have to invest in the whole child.
Yep.
And a lot of people come from a lot of different backgrounds, so it needs some support.
Great to see these point people in these schools making all these connections in the community to support each one of these kids. It's great.
Absolutely.